Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cat's Cauldron, a place where you have a voice and we stir it up. Welcome to Wednesday, Paranormal and Unexplained. So today we're going to talk about crows. Crows and the sighting of crows and what they might or might not mean. But first I'm going to go over the schedule one more time in case you've forgotten or you're a new subscriber. So remember, like, follow, and subscribe, because that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me doing the shows, is my followers. So thank you for everyone who is new to the channel. I appreciate your patronage. As always, I enjoy talking to all of you. So the podcast list is Monday's Manic Monday, Tuesday Titillating Rant, Wednesday's Paranormal Curses and Unexplained. That can mean anything, So write in and let me know what you want to talk about. Thursday's Veteran Topics. Sometimes we kind of spin it up and change it a little bit depending on what's going on in the world today, but most of the time we do talk about veteran topics because that's one of the reasons why I started the show. Fridays is TGIF and anything goes. So wait till we get to Friday. You're going to enjoy that show, and I'm not going to give you a clue as to what we're going to talk about. But that's our rundown, and that's usually what we talk about. So today we're going to kick it off with Wednesday. Crows. Crows are international symbols of mystery, death, magic, and intrigue. They have earned a place in fiction as mostly negative elements, but traditionally they have a more dynamic, varied presence. I love crows, particularly because I used to be in the Navy. I'm a retired Navy chief, and for most of my career, I wore a crow on my uniform. So that was a symbol of respect as far as I was concerned. Crows can travel to different dimensions like a dream realm, the land of the dead, home of the gods, hells, and heavens with ease. They frequently carry messages to and fro the worlds. So what they're saying is that sometimes when a crow visits you, they're bringing a message to you from the realms of beyond. A group of crows is called a murder of crows, and this imaginative description relays the public's opinion of them. They are very intelligent. That's the reason that we need to respect that bird. As intelligent as most primates, in fact. They can learn things. They are very sociable, developed creatures, having complex method of conversations with each other. This, coupled with highly developed memories, their behavior is unlike any other family of birds. So, number one, change. In all cultures, crows are harbingers for change. They represent the deeper and powerful elements of nature. I'm having trouble today with this particular thing that holds all my papers and notes. It is not cooperative, and I refuse to let it take over. I am in power here. I refuse to let it take over. Yeah, I have the paper. I have the power. Mine. Okay, back to change. In all cultures, crows are harbingers for change. They represent the deeper and powerful elements of nature. They are present whenever there are life and death. They are omnivorous and born survivors. Some have even been documented using tools. They are not subject to the same whims as other birds. If they choose to go somewhere, it is because they want to, not because their survival depends on it. It makes their choices in destination all the more peculiar. Kind of weird, huh? Magic or clairvoyance. Crows are frequently associated with magic and unseen powers. Familiars are magical companions of witches, and they would frequently take the form of crows. Crows appearing in dreams means that there are elements of truth in a dream. I'm just reading the paper. You take it for what you want to believe. I'm not telling you what to believe. Remember, this segment is on unexplained, supernatural, and scary stuff. So, you know, paranormal. So, this is Wednesday. Take it or leave it. It can also mean that a higher power or spirit is trying to talk to you. Heed the message well, as crows only appear in times of dire need. Crows have the ability to see the beyond. Crows have the ability to see beyond our physical selves, seeing into our soul self. As a result, if a crow is interacting with you, look into the implications, as crows don't lightly interact with anything. When I get done, I'm going to tell you a kind of interesting story. You believe what you want to. I know how I believe, but that's just me. Death. This is what most well-known association with the crows. Many cultures have lore in which the crow plays a role in guiding souls or signaling the recently departed. Around the world, crows stalk graveyards and were always seen gathering around battlefields. Crows may show up after someone passes away and may deliver a message from the departed. The appearance of a crow does not always mean or bode the coming or recent death of someone. Its appearance can also mean that death was lurking and considering taking someone, but has passed on. So I say that, but just to let you know a little bit, in the weeks prior to my mom even having a stroke, my husband and I were shopping, and we saw a group of crows, and they literally were pecking at something in the ground in front of me. And I had always been told that if that was the case and it crossed your path, that someone close to you was going to die, and or have a near-death experience. And you know, take it for what you want. We believe what we believe, or what we grew up believing, but that is what I have always been taught. So it came true. And again, as most of you who have been listening to the show know, my mom passed this past Sunday, May the 1st. And then Monday after work, as I was leaving my workplace, there were 2 baby crows in the front portion of my building, and they were cawing at me. So when I just take that as a meaning that my mom